Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 28 of Let's FIFA 13. It is out quite late, I know that, but it is out today. I had some stuff that got in the way, but here it is, and we will have a little bit of a squad builder in this episode, building a squad for the European Shield tournament, and in the end we'll have 5 games, so an 8-minute long episode. Let's get into it. So as you can see here, I pick up a bunch of players for the European Shield tournament, and it is Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid players. Some of the quite cheaper players. I couldn't afford the likes of Ronaldo because, yeah, well, I did only have about 55k coins to build the squad, so not the best players, but still quite a few 4-star skillers I can do some skill moves with. We get a Grosskreutz for the left mid, only 2-star skills. I wanted to get Perisic, but he transferred to Wolfsburg in the January transfer window, and that meant his price is very, very expensive at the moment, especially when this tournament is out. He got 4-star skills and 5-star weak foot, so he's a very good option, but just very, very expensive as well. So yeah, this is the squad. On goal we got a Weidenfeller, center backs Pepe and Felipe Santana, left back we got a Fabio Contrao, and right back we have a Piszczek. So those left backs, the left back and the right back combination there are very attacking, so I might get hit on the counter attacks. Center defensive mid we do have Khedira, very strong, not that fast but good on the ball. Center attacking mid we have Özil, very good all round stats. Left mid Grosskreutz, not the best player, but I hope he will do a little bit of a defensive work for me. Right mid we do have Di Maria, great pace and 4-star skills, and he links nicely up with Higuain on the top with 4-star skills as well. And finally we do have Royce with great pace, 4-star skills, and an extremely good player. He is center forward, however, because I could not afford converting him into a striker at the point in time. And before I went out and played the European Shield tournament, I was going into the Gold Cup to get the fitness up of the new squad I just built, and I come up against a 4-3-1-2 Serie A squad there, and I will get an early lead there in the 5th minute using the dummy to get through. And Taarabt, he was everywhere in this game. He passed it out on the wing, and he will actually get it back from Remy here, and he goes with the rainbow flick past the defender. We try out the volley, but a quite easy save for the keeper. But just a few minutes later we find Elia here out on the wing, a Waka Waka scoop turn combo to get into the box. He flicks it up with the rainbow flick, and look at that shot right into the top right hand corner to make it 2-0. Lovely goal there, and we keep on creating chances. Here's the Guzman on the ball, running a little bit back and forth. We try out the shot, but on his weak foot it will go over the goal, and instead it is him getting back into the game just before half time. And then we go into the second half where I'll try to get it back into that 2-goal lead, and I'll get it there with Taarabt. So 3-1 it is, and we get one final chance here in the 90th minute. Once again Taarabt on the ball, a few skill moves here to get into the box, but the shot goes wide. So the game ends at 3-1, and I move on into the final, and I thought I might as well just play that game before I headed on into the European Shield tournament. And I come up against a full Aston Villa side there, and he actually gave me a pretty good game. First off here is Taarabt on the ball, making his way into the box there, but the shot couldn't really get into the far corner, and the keeper will save it. And he is once again on the ball, but he shoots it wide, and from the corner here we will hit the bar, the post there, and instead it is him getting the lead here in the 42nd minute with Abong Lahore to make it 1-0. But Remy gets on the ball just 1 minute after. He will pass it to the Guzman, who will use a few skill moves to make his way into the box and make it 1-1. Get me the equalizer. Nice stuff from him there, and we continue on into the second half using some of the basic skill moves to get through. But once again Taarabt not hitting the target, but he was just everywhere in this game as well. Breaking through here, but the keeper will save this one, and instead it is me slipping up in the 85th minute. My defender rushes way too much forward. He uses the dummy, gets through, makes it 2-1, and I end up losing the game. So a little bit frustrating there, and then it was time to actually head into the other tournament, the European Shield time. It's been a long time coming, and finally we will be playing it. We come up against a full Real Madrid side with a bunch of players out of position and formation for our first game, but I still had a little bit of a difficult time creating any interesting skill chances. So I get a goal there in the 45th minute, and then a skill chance in the 65th minute. It is Royce on the ball, and that was pretty much my best skill chance in the game, so I just had to adjust a little bit to not having those 5-star skillers. Going without the running scoop term is a big difference because, well, it is so very useful. But nonetheless, we had a few contracts here to the players, and we head on into the quarterfinals which will be a little bit of a better game. And we come up against the Borussia Dortmund Real Madrid side here, and I get my first chance in the 3rd minute, breaking through with Royce. We try to take out the keeper once again, but he will save it. And then 20 minutes later, it is Royce once again on the ball, very lucky to get onto the ball. We use a little fake shot and a heel shot to make it 1-0. Nice little goal there from Royce, and we break through in the second half with the dummy from Higuain. He's alone with the keeper, and he will use the ball roll to go past him and make it 2-0. So not looking too bad, but he will play an over-the-top ball. I tried to head it, but couldn't get onto the ball, and he makes it 2-1 and 2-2. It becomes as well off a corner in the dying minutes of the game. I tried to get the lead back, but I will hit the post there, and instead we go into extra time. I get a shot in, it is saved, and then we go into the second half of extra time, and it is blocked. So we actually end up going into penalties, and I will get a very bad start to that. Hit the bar, and I thought, oh no, am I going to lose the game? Because I was controlling it pretty much, but slipped up in the end, and he will actually convert his first shot, and it looked really bad to start off with. But then he steps up with Kaká, and I will save it. He goes down the middle, and I saw my chance to get it back into the game with Özil here. He steps up and converts it to make it 1-1. It's all even again, or 2-1 I mean, and he will step up there and he will hit the bar, and it looks all of a sudden very good. Grosskreutz will convert my penalty as well, and he steps up as well with Grosskreutz, and he will miss it. And that means I win the penalty shootout, and that was a bit of a relief there. And we are into the semifinals of the tournament, and as you can see here, I did control the game quite a bit, at least I felt so myself. But instead of going into the semifinals, we'll play a little bit in the Silver Shield tournament, and we come up against a very solid League 1 side there, and we get our first chance in the 10th minute. It's Shikawi on the ball, using the scoop turns here to make his way into the box. They are so very useful, and we will make it 1-0 there. And we continue on here. It's Quincy on the ball, and we pick up a penalty. Not quite sure it was a penalty, but nonetheless we'll take it, but he will save it, and the 6th miss of the series so far. And I guess people start to read my shot to the right, so I'll probably and change it up a little bit for the future episodes. I tried to get a goal back to get that 2-goal lead, but his keeper would just save it. And we get a chance here in the 81st minute. We'll pass it into the middle, and in the end we'll actually find a Brown once again, and we try out a shot, but it is blocked. But we'll get back on it straight away, use the ball roll, drag back to get a bit of space. We take the shot, but it goes wide, or the keeper will save it, and that is how the game ends, 1-0, and that will be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Tomorrow we will have a tutorial out, and then on Tuesday we will be back with Let's FIFA 13. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.